And so it's award time once again. Time to give out the Honorary Culture Beast Award, the second Honorary Culture Beast Award. And I'll tell you, this was a difficult decision to make. We had more entries than I ever expected. I had a lot to go through from many artists around the country, and it was a very difficult choice to make. So I've decided to give 3 different runner-up awards besides the main award. So to get right to it, the first award goes to a young student from the College of Arts and Crafts in Guwahati in Assam. She's a 4th-year student. Her name is Babita Nath. Babita Nath, you've won an honorary award. This is not the actual award. This is merely honorary. This is a runner-up award. But I'm giving it to you for the 2 watercolors that you submitted, because those watercolors were absolutely gorgeous. I will show them on the screen. One was called The Mess. And in The Mess, you simply see the back part of some building on the campus that shows literally a mess. But Babita has painted it so beautifully and with such an observant eye. She did not use any photography. She didn't even do a preliminary sketch. She just started painting with her watercolors, and she caught every detail. It's a magnificent work. Another watercolor she submitted caught my eye, and I forget the title. It was a long title. I actually didn't care for the title. It would have been better titled Jugad, or maybe just left untitled. But it showed the binding of some bamboos with some rough cloths and things. This was a beautiful piece of work. I thought both of those works deserved an honorary mention. So you're getting the 3rd runner-up award, and congratulations, Babita, you've won that. The second award goes to Manas Sutradhar, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He is a 1st-year student at Shantiniketan in Bengal, and his paintings were very vibrant in color. But what I really enjoyed about his paintings, and once again I'm showing them on the screen here, is he really addresses masculine subjects. We have so many women in the art world these days, which is a good thing. But we have very few men who are really expressing masculine activities and what's going on in the world of hard work that men do. And he captures this perfectly in a piece called The Carpentry Shop, which really caught my eye, and a second piece where he also shows men at work. I thought these were beautiful. The colors are very vibrant. They show the influence of his teacher. Anirban Mitra was his teacher at one point, and I certainly think he deserves the 2nd runner-up award. So congratulations, Manas, you've won the 2nd honorary mention. You are the 2nd runner-up. The 1st runner-up award goes to Himalay Borua, who is a sculptor, and he studied in Baroda at the Faculty of Fine Arts. This was a very close one. You've almost won the actual award, because I was so impressed with one sculpture that I'm showing on the screen now. It's a magnificent piece of work. You can imagine that this is beauty emerging from chaos. You can imagine that chaos is enveloping beauty and destroying it. There's so many ways you can interpret this sculpture. I think it's masterfully done. What knocked you down a couple notches in my mind, you had some other very nice sculptures done out of what looks like corrugated cardboard. They were painted beautifully sometimes, and you also did some very interesting installation works. But you also submitted a couple images that I'm not going to show that I just thought were a little substandard in quality, and because of that, you missed the top award. Otherwise, you might have won it. But congratulations, I think you have a long way to go with your art, because this sculpture says so much, that first sculpture I put on the screen. And now, to take a pause with some coffee, once again, I'm just waking up to announce the actual winner, the 2nd Culture Beast, Honorary Culture Beast Award for Perceptive Thinking. This award goes to somebody who I actually know. I was a little hesitant because I know this person, but I don't know him that well. But his art really fascinates me, and that is Harmandeep Kirti. Harmandeep, you've won this award for your very intricate drawings of the landscape and the grasses of this world. I think your drawing ability is beautiful. Your ability to perceive things and express nature is absolutely stupendous. You have a long, long career ahead of you, I believe. Your work is beautiful. In my opinion, you should stick to your pen and ink and do your pen and inks because those are the strongest to me. You also work, I know, in acrylics or watercolors or I think oil paints. Those are very colorful and quite beautiful. I'm showing these on the screen right now. But I think your pen and ink work is the best. I could see these elongated out into like panoramic pieces myself. That's what I would do if I were you. But congratulations, I think you deserve this award. You have a great deal of skill. You're very perceptive. And once again, all of these awards are going to these artists for their perceptive thinking. They are not just doing art randomly. They're being perceptive as they do it. They're observing the world. They're thinking about the world and they're interpreting it in some way. So Harmandeep, congratulations. And now that we've got the awards finished, I'm going to announce the next contest, which I will give this award in another week. So once again, you have until, let's say, Thursday of next week to give the submissions. And once again, I'll put the email you send your submissions to. Just send me 3 to 5 JPEGs, please JPEGs, not PDFs. Send me 3 to 5 JPEGs at this email and a short note about who you are and what you do and the titles of the work. The work has to be no more than 2 years old. It should be recent work. And the category this time is going to be, I was going to make it just in general printmaking, but I've decided to narrow it down. This genre for this award next time will be woodcuts. If you're an artist who makes woodcuts, and I will include linocuts in these too, linocuts or woodcuts, if you use those two methods to make prints, I would like to see them. Send them to the email above, and maybe next week I'll be announcing you as the winner of the Culture Beast Award for Perceptive Thinking. So I hope you guys are enjoying this contest. It's all done in fun. Once again, nobody is sponsoring me. No social media company is sponsoring me. I have no sponsors. This is all coming from me. It's just something I want to do for the fun of it. And I hope to encourage some younger artists and artists in general to do this. Oh, and by the way, the next contest, the Woodcut Award, it's open to everybody, not just young artists. So even if you're an older artist, you can submit your woodcuts and I will judge them as well. So I hope you agree with me. If you don't agree with my decisions, please leave your comments down below. Please like and subscribe to Culture Beast YouTube because that's where most of this action happens. And thank you once again for playing the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.